Hey everyone, welcome to SPINPRO20.com, a subsidiary of SPINPRO17.com. Today we're going to give you a brief tutorial on the SPINPRO Modulator using a $5 base start. And I'll tell you, this program is totally amazing. All we ask of you is to please watch our video carefully, follow our money management strategy and setup, and I promise you, you are 99% assured you're going to have a very profitable day. Of course, there are going to be times that you may go back and forth. This happens at times, okay? Casinos wouldn't be in business if they're going to lose money. But you're not there to lose money, you're there to make a profit. And I don't care what anyone says or anything that's posted on the internet by any company. Okay, there is no holy grail to this. To gambling. There is no crystal ball that tells you you're going to win every spin, win every race, win every sports bet. That doesn't matter. All it is statistics and algorithms, and that gives you an edge. So in order to win money, to beat the system, look at the stock market. Some of the biggest pundits in the world have predicted this, predicted that, and yet sometimes it goes negative. But it's based on algorithms. Now, our SPINPRO modulator truly is perfection in the making here. Okay, because you can turn a very substantial and lucrative profit every single month as long as you follow our advice, money management, discipline, and have patience, folks. That's the most important thing. So we're going to use a $5 base start setup. And if you notice with our money management setup, when you become a member, there's a target that you have to make every day. You can and you will, as long as you stay with it. And your bets are not going to be high. You don't need a massive bankroll for this. Okay, but here's the key. You're going to have times that sometimes the modulator may time out, and that's based on so many inputs that you've put in and the algorithms that's in there to protect you. Then it's just like if you're starting over again with the modulator, but not with your bets. You continue going, whatever your bet amount is, but you'll start re-inputting the spin numbers, and we're going to show you that now. We're going to keep the video as short as possible, but this really is a gold mine if you use this right. A lot of you are home, and you have the opportunity. The biggest thing we tell you is to make your targets plus plus $10 or more each time in units that you play. Take a break, come back later. If you get to 9 units, shut it down. Take a break, come back later. You do this a few times a day, promise you're going to make your targets and even exceed it. And as long as you stick to the money management setup, we guarantee you're going to make $1,600 or more plus a month. What would you do if you get that kind of money? Now let's assume, someone was to give you, whether it be the government or anybody else, 15, 16, 1,700, $2,000 a month. You can pay a lot of things with that. Okay. And you don't have to work that hard with this. Okay. This is only, as we say, making a certain amount per hour. You don't need to worry about that. Just make your targets. And then you'll see you're going to make your daily amount. And they're not high. They're actually very low in the beginning. I think the first day is only $40. So you only need to make $40 on day one. Then day two, whatever the money management setup says, and so forth. And again, you'll see. Let's see if we can show you the money management setup. Okay, so if you notice where it says $500 bankroll, right? Because we recommend you have a $500 bankroll, and this, you're not using 50-cent units. If you're using $1 units or $5 units, whatever the case may be, your total earnings for day one, as you can see, is only $40. Day two, you're going to round up any cents to the nearest dollar, is $41. And then it's 42. When you start getting into day 15 and 16 and so forth, it's not going to be high. Okay. It's, 50 something dollars or whatever. And the highest amount you need to make is, I believe, $72, and that's on your last day. But what we're trying to say is, at the end of 30 days, this is what's going to happen. You're going to withdraw your money, and this is minus your $500 bankroll. You're going to be left with a profit, a net profit of $1,622, and that's the casino's money. That's all you need. Okay, and then you can go on to the $1,000 bankroll, which we have, that will give you $3,000 a month, because now you're going to have the money. And this is what the $1,000 bankroll looks like. Okay, it's actually, it looks like double this amount, meaning 3,000 and change. Okay, so if you're looking at $500 bankroll, you can see what the $1,000 bankroll is going to look like. It's going to be at least $3,200 or more. So what we recommend is just please trust us. Just do exactly what we're saying. Just make your target of $40 or more. Day one, done. Shut it down. Okay, day two, so on. Now, sometimes you may take a couple of hours to do it, but it doesn't mean that you're actually playing for a couple of hours. You can play for 5 minutes and you know make 10, 12, $15, and then another 7 minutes, another 8 minutes. So you could also divide this $40 by 8 hours. You only have to make $5 an hour, but no, your target is $10 or more. If you get to nine, you log out. Once you've made your daily earnings, that's all you need. Okay, and this usually happens in a total time on the computer with your breaks in between after you make your targets of far less than an hour. You can actually pull this off in about 30 minutes of actual playtime. Okay, let's get to the modulator. Let's get to using our base of $5 and an increment or an increase of 1 or 2. When you have a win, you start going back down to your base of 5. Okay, so as we've shown you, when you log in after becoming a member and you've gotten your subscription, we just want you to follow these steps. First, you're going to click on this. It says click here to watch this video. It's a very short video. It's about your browser to make sure that your browser is working correctly. Because we've seen some people, their modulator did not work or function properly. It's not that the modulator is defective, not in any way, shape, or form. And we can prove that. It's because your browser is not set up correctly. Like you may have an old version of Windows. So if you're going to use, we want you to first start with Internet Explorer, or for the newer computers who are working on Windows 10, it's called Microsoft Edge. That's what you need to use first. Then you can either try Firefox, and certainly Google Chrome sometimes will or will not work depending on how old it is. How you're going to know is very simple. One thing we want you to do is, like I said, watch the video. Then you're going to click on this button which says skip next. Please do this. Okay, you can go straight to a European table, straight to an American table. That's fine. We want you to follow these instructions. Hit skip next. Go to a European table if you have that option. Okay, because why you want to play with 2 zeros when you can play with a table that has 1 zeros? Now you can know. You'll see the video on this, but you'll know this if your browser is set up for the modulator correctly, because once you start inputting numbers like so, you don't see anything light up. When it's time for you to bet, it'll light up, and you'll see. Look, I'm just putting in random numbers. Okay, when it's time for you to bet, there you go. See, it says red. Sometimes it may say black odds and high or red evens and low. It doesn't matter. But in this case, it tells you to just bet on one parameter. Now, once you hit undo, that's supposed to disappear and everything's green. There you go. And let's say you put in a wrong number. Let's say that last number was wrong. Now you put in 33. Look, it says red and odd. Hit undo, disappears. You know it's working fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit reset, but just want to make sure that you understand sometimes, because of if you're going back and forth and that's based on your RNG, you may see this happen after all these plays and I think 50 or 60 spins. You may see all of a sudden the modulator goes like this and just times out. There is nothing wrong with the modulator. Sometimes you may see a bet, it's black, and it gives you 10, 12 spins in a row, it's just black. Your mindset is going to tell you, I should bet the opposite now. Do not. Follow what the modulator says. It works. It's based on algorithms and premonitions, so you have to follow it. Now, if your roulette modulator times out, all you're going to do is you're going to go to your casino. You're going to go to your roulette wheel. You're going to put one on red, one on black, spin, and start entering the numbers again. Just like how when you started. And you're going to end up seeing it's going to end up popping up. And let's say you were at a $6 bet, for instance. You just continue from there on out. So if you ever get that where it times out, whatever your last bet is and your next bet is going to be, once you have the ability to start betting again, that's what you're going to use. So let's get to a casino in real time. Let's get to the casino first. Okay, so you see this bankroll here. It says 500. Okay, well, 23.5. We'll just worry about that. We're going to use 500. Now, here's what we're going to do. Our daily target we know for day one is going to be $40. Okay, so we're going to put in our bankroll. It's 500. You can do this on a spreadsheet at home. You don't have to. What you care about is on the daily management spreadsheet. You need to know what your daily target needs to be. Okay, and whatever it is, it is. That's what you put here. Write it down on a piece of paper. What your target is, what you started with, what you ended with. That's all. Okay, so we started with 5. It's actually 23.5, but we're going to show 5. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the modulator. Okay, everything is reset. That's fine. So now look at the time here. It says 17:53. So we can actually write that down, once we start playing. Okay, so let's do this. Let's first get our numbers. Okay, I put it on fast mode so we can speed things up. So it's 3. I'm going to put 3 in. Okay, and I'll show you a base bet what we're going to do. 34. Okay, put that in. Sometimes, believe me, there's nothing wrong. It'll happen in 5, 6 moves. Sometimes it may take you 11 or 12 spins. Oh, this actually happened in only 3 spins. Sometimes it could take 7, 8, 9, 10 spins before you get anything to show up to tell you to bet. And the reason why is because the algorithms are populating and it's taking the information off the wheel. So this says bet red, odd, and low. Okay, so remember, your target is 10 units or more. And if you get to 9, it's over. So what we suggested is, just as a reference, use a base bet of $5. Okay, so if you're betting 5, that's your base. Oh, sorry, let's take that out there. Let's say your base was $5. Okay. Now, if you miss, you're going to add 1. So your base is going to be 6. If you miss again, you're going to add another 1. Your base is, well, your total bet, sorry, is going to be 7. And that's on each parameter. So if you had 3, it's 7 on all 3 of them. So that's $21. But if your next bet happens to be on only one parameter, it doesn't mean that you're putting $22 on that. The base amount, or whatever your increments are, is per parameter if you happen to have that. Okay, so now let's say you missed one more time, just saying hypothetically. Okay, now it's $8 you're using. This is the good thing about this is you're not betting a lot. Okay, it's minimal investments for a small bankroll. Where else are you going to start a business for $500 and make $20,000 a year for $500? Okay, and no overhead. Now let's say you win here. This 8 now gets taken out. And you have 2 options. We're giving you this option. Either you go back to your base of 5 and start working your way up, or you can start going backwards, saying, okay, I'm going to bet 7. Okay, let's say you win there. Now you're going to bet 6. You win there. You're going to go back to 5. Now let's say you were at 6 and you didn't win. Okay, add 1 more and go to 7. Okay, so sometimes you may be down if you happen to have a few misses, but this is going to gradually bring you up. Okay, what I like to use is the backwards method. If I win, I go back down to what my last bet was. I just want to make my target. So let's start off doing that, okay? Make life easy. So your first bet's going to be $5, right? According to this, okay? And it says red, odd, and low. Okay, we just need to make $10. Or if we made 9, we're happy. Look at your time, 17:56. We'll write that down. So we'll just put this in here. 1757. Probably going to be that by the time we go. Yep, it's going to be that by the time we play. Okay, so 17:57, just 5:57 p.m. Okay, we're putting $5 on red, odds, and low. I just need to make $10 or more, and I'm done. Red, odds, low. Okay, here we go. Okay, as you can see in this particular situation, it missed. And that's perfect because this way you can see how we're going to increase. Okay, so I know since I missed there, I'm going to add 1. So it's only going to be $6. But I have to input this into your modulator, right? So 22. Now look what happened. It just timed out. Okay. Now, this normally doesn't, but it can. Okay, so what am I going to do? My next bet is 6. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to spin the wheel, 32, put it in. Red, even, and high, it says now. Okay? So, red, even, and high, 1 unit. that I'm adding, right? So my bet's 6 each. Okay, so I bet 18, but I got back 12. I did not win. I got back some money, but it actually lost money. Not a problem. Put it in. 31. It says just bet high. But my next bet is now I'm going to add one more. It's going to be 7. Okay, so it says 7 on high. So I just do this. Okay, 15 came. This is not how it's always going to be. I'm glad this demonstration is working this way so that people who are, because there's so many times you're going to hit on your first spin and it's over. Sometimes not. That's fine. Now look what it says. Black odds and high. Okay, so my next bet is going to be 8. I know that. Okay, 8, and it's going to be on black odds and high. The great thing about this thing is it always brings you back. Okay, always does. Sometimes you may be down $20, $30. Forget it, and you're right back in. Okay, so 9 came, so you're down again. That's all right. Number 9. What does it say? Just odds. So I know it's going to be 9. Okay, 10 came in. No problem there. Black, odd, and high. Now it's going to be 10. Okay, so that's 10. These black, odds, and high. Okay, 7 came. It says odd and low, so it's going to be 11. Okay, perfect example because you see how you were down? This is for people, this is why we're doing this video. So people who get nervous, they tend to think, oh, we're going to go the opposite way. Don't. Just follow the system and you'll see what goes down. Okay, this is an even, so you don't have the 4 came down, you got back your money, you don't have to increase. It's still going to be 11. Let's put in number 4, and what it says, low. Okay, just want to show you how you end up coming right back up and you end up still making your target. Sometimes, again, you're going to hit the first time and the second time, and you've already made your target for the, your $10 or more. Okay, so number 2, it says low again. So now my next bet is going to be 10. Okay, because I'm going back down. Okay, and number 3, it says low again. There's nothing wrong with the system. My next bet's going to be 9. Oh, it says low again. It's just based off algorithms. Okay, went to 33. Not a problem. It still says low. So I'm going to increase by 1. Okay, glad you're watching this. 0. Sure, no problem. Low. That again. Okay, went to 21. And it says odds. So now my next bet's going to be here. It's going to be 12. And then odds. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I broke even. Number 21 came down. And it says odds. Just going to be 12. Okay, back 24. My number was 33. It says odds again. This is going to be 11. Okay, so the reason why we're doing this is so you all can see. Don't be discouraged in any way. You will have your opportunities where you're going to come back and come back roaring. Okay, so this is going to be 10. Okay, and now it's 31. It says odds again is going to be 9. Okay, number 6 came, not a problem. Says odds again. Nothing wrong with the system. Okay, nothing wrong with the system. Says odds again. It's going to be 9. Just let it do its job. Okay, 25. Says odds. It's going to be 8. Okay. 23. Says odds. It's going to be 7. 23 again. It's going to be 6. 29. By the way, watch my bankroll. So when you thought you were down on a rough session, no need to. Okay, what was your last bet? My last bet was 6, so it's going to be 5 now, right? Because I'm back to my base. Okay, 20 came down, no problem. Says odds increased by 1. Just want to get to my $10 or more. I'm not worried. Never was. Okay, I'm at 501. I'm ahead now. Okay, it says odds going to back down to 5. 10. See, where you capitalize is when the parameters light up in different spots. Okay, that's when you really capitalize. So you went down and still came back up, and your bets were never high. Okay, this is why you have to have that faith that the system is going to do its job, but you got to stick it. Okay, because it's taking its algorithms. So it says odds again. Sometimes you go back and forth. I'm not worried because I'm still making a profit. I just need to get to 510. And sometimes when you start off from the beginning, you get that in 2 spins. What was the last bet? It was 6, so it's 5. Okay, where am I at? Number 508. 7 says odds. Same bet, I guess. It's 5. 16 came in. Okay. Says odds. We're going to increase by 1. And I should be able to make my target pretty shortly. At 509, I've made my target. Okay. So we're talking about 6 minutes. Okay. Because it's now, the time is 6:05. Okay. So 8 minutes figure. Right. Long story short, or 7 minutes. I've made my target, okay, and my bankroll is now 509. Okay, I just need to get to 540 because my target was $40. So the reason why I love this video so much is because it showed you how in the beginning it dropped and then you came back up. Now watch the video carefully because I'm going to close the wheel. I'm going to reopen it, restart the modulator. I'm going to show you how we may not even have to go that long the next session. So let's do that. Let me close the wheel. Okay. And I'm going to open up a new wheel. Okay. So your bankroll is 509. That's fine. You need to get to 540. Now, since you just need to make, like I said, $10 or more in your next session, and we're going to start back with a new wheel. Okay, so we started back with a new wheel. One thing no one can hide is this current time session. See the current time? Now it's 6:07. So we can't like, cut and paste and change. We can do all kinds of stuff, but you can't change the time. This is gone already. Or, the present time and what has gone already. We can't modify the video to show that we did something different. So this is real. Okay, so you're at 509. I need to make a profit of $10 or more. That put me at 519. If I can get to 519, even if I get to 518, I'll be fine because that's 9 units. But I want to get 10 units or more. Okay, so again, we'll start this back. Let's do a reset. And let's do this real quick. Let me show you the difference now the second time around. Okay. What was that number? I'll show you real quick. 13. Actually, let me just log back in to the modulator. I did a full reset. Well, we could actually do it that way. It doesn't matter. So 13. Okay, 6. I'm going to try to speed this up so I can get this thing cranking. Sometimes it may take 8 or 9 spins to get our numbers. Okay. 15. 8. Okay, so it's just black and low. Okay, so here we go. 5 on black, 5 on low. Okay, I just need to get to 519. Okay, look at that. I'm done. 1 minute. I started at 6:08 and I finished at 6:08. So in 1 minute, I'm at 519. I've made my target. You see the difference? So 519. Here you go. Do the math. Okay. I'm at 28 already. I just need to get to 40. So this is why I'm saying this only took a matter of 7 minutes. Actually, it's not even, it is 7 minutes because this is within the same minute. And I made my extra $10 target. Okay. I'm done. Now I would just log out and I would take a break and I would certainly come back later. Okay. And do the same thing again. Okay. I would close my wheel and I'll come back. That's all you need to know. And then when you do, just reset. Reset this. Or you can just log out of the modulator, log back in. Okay. It will do its job, folks. You cannot be afraid. You're going to make your target. And as far as I'm concerned, if in 7 minutes I've made $28, I'll tell you the truth. Okay. I'm at 519. I'm sorry. I'm saying $28, but let's take this out. That's wrong. My bankroll is now 519. So in a matter of 7 minutes, I'm $19 ahead. Does your job pay you $20 in 19 minutes? They usually pay you $20 an hour, or 19 minutes, sorry, in 7 minutes. Your job pays you $20, $30 an hour. You've made $20 in 7 minutes. Can I make this $40 target? I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could right now again. Okay? And I can get there, but you don't want to rush it. Okay? Look, I've reset it. I can get there if I wanted to. I can even start off from right here, just doing this if I wanted to. Okay? Look, this is not what I want you to do, though. I want you to log out and come back in. So 34, watch. I'm going to do it right here. I'll make my target, 27. I'm not afraid. But we want you to follow rules. That's what it's there for. But rather than me log out again, I'm just showing you that I could still do it with what I have to work on. And you know what the good thing about it is? Any of you allowed to play online with a live dealer, you're going to absolutely kill it. Okay? You are going to do great with a live dealer online. It works even better with a live dealer. If you can't, fine, use the RNG. Now you notice, look, 6 spins have gone by. I still haven't gotten a number yet. That's fine. That's fine. This will happen at times. Okay, it might take you to 11 or 12 spins. So what? Takes you what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to do that? Not even. Okay, but then you make your target so quick. Okay, you're gonna get there. Yeah, let's do this. This is why this video is so massively important. Okay, so it says red and high. Let's look at our bankroll. We're at 519. So we need to get to 529. Okay, 519. Our target is 529. Okay, so we're just gonna write it here. Okay, if we get to 528, we'll take it. Okay, because that's $9. But here we go. Look at your time. 6:12. Let's put it in. Okay, let's change this now. Let's put here 6:1:2. Okay, let's see how long it's going to take. It says red and high, so it's going to be 5 on red and 5 on high. Let's go. It's over. I just made my target in 1 minute. Look at my bankroll, 529. I just made my $10 target in 1 minute. Okay, 529. Not even a minute. Still same at 512. So folks, in 7 minutes you've made $30. Is your job paying you $30 in 7 minutes? Because it's still the same 7 minutes. Or actually 8 minutes. But this is my point. Can you make $40 for your entire daily target? You already made 30 pretty much, $29. That's all. Okay? So this is why I'm showing you I am going to make my target. Look. Watch this piece of work. Okay? I'm going to reset. I'm going to make my target right here. Look. But I do not want you to do this. Okay? I'm just showing you that it can happen. the power of this thing is just, wait, let's reset this. It's 29. Oh, reset. So it's, was it 29 was the first number? Oh, 24. Sorry. Okay. Reset. 24 and then 0. Yeah, so we're going to show you that we're going to make this target pretty quick. I'm going to make my entire day's target. Okay? But we don't want you to do this. We want you to take your breaks. Once you get your 10 or more, do it. And the reason why I'm doing this against what you're supposed to do is because of one reason. I want to keep the video short. I don't want to break it up. I want to do it in live time. Okay, so it says bet 5 on high. Okay, so here we go. 5, high. Okay, 6 came down. Not a problem. Put that in. It says black, even, and high. So this is going to be high, black, even, and we're going to add 1. Okay, by the way, we started at 613. Let's just put this in. Okay, so 613. I was saying 613, but we're not worried about that. Okay, so we're at 528. So this is going to go back down to $5 because we did spend 18 and got back 24. Number 36, it says even and high. So it's just going to be high and even. That's an even bet. Nothing happened. We just broke even. Now it says even. Still 5 on even. Okay, where am I at? I'm at 533, folks. Okay, put the 28 in. It says even again. Where am I at? I'm at 538. I'm $2 away from my daily target. I'm going to put 10 in. It says even again. I just hit my target, guys, girls. 543. My daily target today was 540. Started at 5, needed 40. Okay, it started at 6:13. The time is now 16. So in 3 minutes, okay, in 3 minutes, I went from 529 to 543. So just think about it. I made my daily target in a total of 10 minutes. I've made $40. If you're working for $20 or $30 an hour, I just made $40 in under 10 minutes of play. This is the power of the modulator and doing the right thing. You need to follow what we say. Okay? So once again, please come to see us, SPINPRO17.com or SPINPRO20.com, and you will be able to access the modulator. Good luck. We hope this video really, really does the job for you, but it shows you all different facets, and you must watch this thing to the end.